Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.
All right, Martin Folse here at John L. Guidry Stadium for HTV Sports. Look who we found here. Here early, did a little tailgating. Now he's passing out T-shirts to everybody. The Lieutenant Governor of the state of Louisiana, Billy Nungesser. Billy, good to see you.
Good to be with you, my friend.
Yeah. So what's going on today? You all over the place.
Well, we wanted to make sure we had a good showing to be on first time on national TV, ESPN2. So we wanted to make it a red out. So we took our Louisiana Feed Your Soul T-shirts, the red ones, and we're giving away to the first 500 people that come to support the Colonels. It's a great opportunity to get some great exposure for this area of Louisiana and cheer the Colonels on to victory.
Yeah. Your job is so diverse. I mean, one week you're on a float in California for the Rose Bowl. Another time you're here at Nicholls State doing different things. A lot of people are envious. This is one of the greatest jobs you could have in the state of Louisiana, isn't it?
It is, and it's all what you make of it. If you get up every day and say, what can we do to make Louisiana better, to bring more people here? We got a great team all over the state, both elected officials and volunteers that have incredible ideas. I'm just lucky enough to be able to say, let's make this thing work. And if it doesn't work, we redirect and go somewhere else. But we've had great success over the years, growing tourism by record numbers every year before COVID. In 2019, over 53 million people visited Louisiana and left behind $1.9 billion in taxes. That's over $1,100 per Louisiana family you and I didn't have to pay. And I feel like we're just getting started. There's so much more to bring to the world about Louisiana. And the thing I'm most proud of, since I got elected, we promote Mardi Gras all over Louisiana. Family-friendly, safe, affordable Mardi Gras outside of New Orleans. And we've actually had international visitors from Japan visit Mardi Gras in Shreveport, from Australia, Houma, Morgan City, and writers and say, we met the friendliest people in the world. They leave Louisiana with a friend for life. So we're bringing people from all over the world. It's not just about New Orleans. We're getting them off the beaten path to visit towns and cities across Louisiana and seeing those numbers of visitors growing by double digits in many of those communities.
Yeah. I know we get to plug our new show because the Lieutenant Governor is going to be on it. It's called Louisiana and Beyond. And Mr. Gary Schwest and his team at Schwest, they are going to be one of the major sponsors. We have GIS, Bollinger, Crosby Tugs. We have a few others. And Nicholls State's going to be part of that too with their coastal center. And I know you've been a big, outspoken person on diversion and making sure we get that coastline straight. So that's going to be a big show.
Absolutely. Look, the families you just mentioned, Crosby, Schwest, Bollinger, how lucky are we to have them in Louisiana? Great success stories, but they've always given back to the community 100 times over. If people could actually track all the good those families have done throughout Louisiana with donations, with sponsorships, teaching young people, employing people. We never give them enough credit. So I'm glad you're highlighting their commitment not only to the coast, but all they do for Louisiana. And I think what you're going to do is a great program because, a lot of people still believe that the diversion was going to save the coast. It can't build any land above the waterline. It was the biggest fraud ever pulled over our eyes. And I think Gordy Dove and the governor realizing that we can build land in elevation. Every year, storm surges are going to get better, not worse. Build berms, ridges, land bridges, build those things that will be a forested ridge. It'll take a beating from the storm, but it'll be there after the storm. Creating marsh washes away even before a hurricane. So starting to build things that will lower storm surge will make it where we can live out our life along the coast, and we'll actually see storm surge go down every year, not up. And eventually your insurance will go down and you'll be able to afford to live along the coast. And I just can't thank the governor and Gordy Dove to realizing to do the right thing rather than following the money and the people making money off this diversion. We need to do what's best for saving our coast. And I see CPRA heading in that direction now.
I call them the bulldog and the pit bull on the coastline, both of those guys. And you've been a you've been a strong advocate of that too.
Absolutely. You know, if we do the right thing, and you know, the people that say we're going in the wrong direction, saying all the experts say we need to build a diversion, all the experts got rich off it. You know, ask the people that live along the coast, ask people that have seen, we pumped a berm at South Pass before Hurricane Betsy. It's still there. Yet we've lost over $1 billion in little coastal projects that everybody waves at the camera and they wash away in 6 months. And we got to admit when we make mistakes and redirect and get the most bang for our buck. Because I tell people we got enough money from BP to have a fighting chance of saving our coast. God help us if we waste it. And we've wasted a boatload in the past. And I think we got the right team in place under the governor and Gordy Dove that wants to do the right thing and not who's going to get the biggest contract. So I applaud them in the efforts. I really give hope for the coast of Louisiana under this leadership.
If you recall, folks, when he got loud and got the president's attention, got CNN down, and it was Billy Nungesser that had an audience, a national audience on the plights of Louisiana. But I want to say one more thing. You're wearing a Sonic hat, and what's that all about?
So Sonic, if you didn't know it, they did a drink that the cheerleaders for Nicholls picked it, and the money goes to the university. And most recently, the Prey family that owns 11 Sonics have called me up. I went last week and picked a new drink they're going to announce. I'll give you a sneak preview. It's the Blue Pelican. And all the proceeds are going to go to Keep Louisiana Beautiful Foundation. If you know, 3 years ago, we moved Keep Louisiana Beautiful under my office. Like I needed something else to do. But I'm on a mission to clean up Louisiana and have families like the Prey family stepping up and putting all the proceeds from that new drink shows how much these business people love Louisiana. So to have Sonic supporting that, and we hope it'll spread to the other 100 Sonic stores in the state and encourage other businesses to do something to give back to make Louisiana cleaner. And let's put the paradise back in Sportsman's Paradise and clean up our beautiful state. We're going to start rolling out a new ambassador program pretty soon where you can write in, say we're going to be traveling out of state, and we're going to send you a little kit with a T-shirt, a hat, and some talking points, because our best salesmen are our residents that love Louisiana. So as they travel out of the state, out of the country, we want those ambassadors to wear the shirt, talk about Louisiana, and send those visitors back here. There's not more passionate people than the people of Louisiana. I tell people all the time, we have the best people in the world. We treat strangers like family, and when you leave Louisiana, you leave with a friend for life, and you just keep coming back for more. That's got to make you incredibly proud to be from Louisiana.
Mr. Lieutenant Governor, always good to see you.
You too, my friend.
You're looking great. Keep that enthusiasm.
Go Colonels.
All right.
This segment was brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.